Hello friends. So in the series of Mahadashas, today I have come to the Mahadasha of Guru, and that is the reason why I have written in my description box in my the statement which says 16 years of all wealth, all pleasure, positivity, and so many things that you can expect out of this dasha of Jupiter. The 16 years of the dasha of Jupiter. So before we start with the video, let me first explain to you what you mean by Jupiter, or what can you expect from the dasha of Jupiter. See, Jupiter dasha runs for 16 good years. Jupiter is wisdom, Jupiter is knowledge, Jupiter is expansion, and many of the people who contact me for consultation, I don't know why they have they have a perception that Jupiter, that is Guru, is always auspicious. So when I see someone wearing a yellow sapphire, that's what we call Pukhraj in Hindi, or for that matter a semi-precious stone that is called as topaz, I usually ask them what made you wear this stone, because when I look at the chart, what I personally feel is that is not the stone. So they come up with the statement saying, how can Pukhraj or how can Jupiter be inauspicious for me? I want you to understand this very well today. See, I have spoken many a times in many of my videos that there is something called natural benefic, natural malefic, and there is something called functional benefic and functional malefic, which means that a natural benefic can happen to be a functional malefic for you, and vice versa. Saturn being or Shani Dev being a planet which is inauspicious naturally, malefic, but it is also a Yojkarak planet. So we have to understand Jupiter rules which house. Is it a functional malefic or a benefic? And only after that we should be able to understand whether this dasha of Jupiter is going to bring good result or is it going to put you into problem. We have to even understand a fact that Jupiter dasha comes after you have spent 18 years in the dasha of Rahu. Rahu, which is delusion, illusion, must have put you into wrong company, must have taken you through a bad phase. You must have got into bad habits and so on. Now here comes the teacher, here comes the preacher, here comes a mentor in your life who wants to take you away from that what you have been practicing, that what you have been undergoing, and now is the time when Guru wants you to learn a lesson. So beautifully it is sequenced, in a sequence, that after Rahu, where you had all the struggle, then you have Jupiter, which comes as a teacher, and after he has taught you a lesson, then comes the examiner. He wants to see whether whatever has been taught to you by Guru, have you actually learned a lesson? So Shani Dev or Saturn comes to test you. So please understand, this is how things work. Further, I would like to draw your attention towards few other things which you can or you could encounter during the Mahadasha of Guru. So friends, whatever has been spoken about the dasha of Jupiter, now let us understand what is going to happen in this case. We have to understand that Jupiter is not all that about happiness, it is not about prosperity, it is wealth, receiving, fame, name, and all those things. We have to understand all these things are possible in the dasha or Mahadasha of Guru, no doubt about it. But we have to even understand one more fact also. Jupiter, like any other planet, has got the ability, the capacity of giving you results where you would definitely see happiness, prosperity, wealth, and fame in life. But it all depends upon which house is Jupiter ruling, where it is posited, in which nakshatra it is posited. Is it in conjunction with a benefic planet or a malefic planet? All these things have to be seen before you come to a conclusion about a dasha of Jupiter, Guru. See, Jupiter is a karaka or the significator of the house which is known as house number 2, 5, 9 and 11. Now, you will definitely, whether Jupiter is auspicious or it is not auspicious in your chart, you will definitely see that few of the areas which relates to the second house, fifth house, ninth house and the 11th house, you will definitely see something happening over there, which means you will see a birth of a child if you are planning for a baby. You will see a marriage if you're waiting for marriage and marriage was not happening all this while. You will see that you will travel abroad. Most of the time it happens like that. And then you will also see you will gain income, you will gain friends, you will have good social circle. You will your family will expand, your social circle will expand, and you will see that you will feel. First of all, you will see that someone in your life has entered who is here to make some correction. It could be a teacher, it could be a mentor, and you yourself, all of a sudden you will start feeling that I also feel like teaching people. Teaching what? All that has been taught to you in the bad dasha of Rahu, whatever hard lessons you have experienced, you want to share that experience with people with the view that you want to make some correction in someone's life. That's what it's all about in this dasha of Jupiter. You would also feel like as the dasha will start, you will start feeling that you are becoming more religious, more spiritual. You are more conservative now, and you will feel like you are unstoppable, unbeatable. If your confidence, your self-esteem was very low, now you will see, yes, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. That what Jupiter Mahadasha is going to be for the next 16 years. We have to also see that you would seem or you will start feeling that you are on the bed of roses, always getting well. Even if you don't have a single rupee in your pocket, you still have that optimism that something is going to happen, something I'll be able to do. All that what I didn't get in life, I'm sure that I'll be getting it very soon. So this optimism itself is which will attract the law, which we call as law of attraction. So your affirmations are good, your intents are good, and you are getting, more positivity in life. And positive is one thing that brings or makes all the changes in your life that is required. You would also get new people to come into your life. It could be a friend, but the friend would be of a very different nature. The friend that you had made during the dasha of Rahu, these friends which are coming new connections that you are getting into are more like who is going to play a role of a teacher, a preacher, a mentor who will show you your path. During the Mahadasha of Rahu, if your education was stuck or you were a dropout or you couldn't study for any reason, you will see now, you will get the feeling that I should pursue my education. And if you have already done your master's, you will go for a PhD and all those things. That means now is the time when things are changing for you. Believe me, even I'm giving you an example. A person who is in a jail also will have a positivity. Get tomorrow, I would be, something will come up, and I would be, I'll prove myself that I was not guilty for what I have been brought here for. That positivity comes into your life when Guru starts playing the role. So, friend, this is all about Guru's 16 years of Mahadasha. And if you, yes, if you are just about to get into the Mahadasha of Guru, believe me, things are changing for you. But as I always said, when one Dasha is coming to an end and the other Dasha is just about to begin, there is a lot of turmoil in your life. Like in this case, Rahu was making you do something else. Guru wants you to do something else. So there's going to be a difference. And Guru, before actually starting at the Sandhi point, Guru will make sure that you are coming out of that comfort zone, and he is preparing you to become a good student before the professor or the teacher comes into the class. So friend, if you have liked this video, share this video and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell icon so all the videos that I would upload in future comes right there on your smartphone. Thank you so much. God bless you.